The Farm Progress Show is a place where many FFA students can make valuable connections for their future. I visited Colfax, Illinois, and got to know two seniors and the impact agriculture has had on their career ambitions. Take a look.
We get the opportunity to take our kids every 2 years to Decatur. We're also really fortunate that we have local businesses that will provide tickets for our kids to go, which is really great. Just the kids don't have to worry about that added expense. It doesn't come to an added expense to our program, so the kids get to go and they spend the day interacting with different businesses, colleges, and just all those people that are involved with the Farm Progress Show. So it's a really great opportunity for our kids.
I will say you get a lot of free stuff when you go to Farm Progress. And that's always fun to kind of get to go to different booths or vendors or whatever and see what they're doing. And then sometimes you get a t-shirt or a cup or a pen even, and it's a lot of fun. You get to get back on the bus and see what everybody learned.
We see all the new technology that there's coming up. And I think from a youth perspective, us learning all the technology coming up from what it has, because it's the farming world, the technology has grown so quickly, and I think it's good for the youth to go down there and see it, and we can see it progress over the year and how it evolves throughout time.
Yeah, so as a teacher, you tell kids one thing, it's just like being a parent, but they get out there and they actually get to interact with those people that are in the industry, and it's just really great for them to make those connections and networks. And for some of my older students like Grace and Sarah Kate, now they get to kind of maybe get that ball rolling with some of those different industry leaders. And so it's just a great way for them to make those connections just face to face that maybe we don't get here in the building all the time. So it's just, and even our younger kids, they can start to see what is out there. We talk about it, but it's just one thing to be out there and actually see everything that's out there.
And it's just very cool to be able to see all of the advancements we've made, but I also think it's a great opportunity for people to come and see the broad spectrum that FFA really is and agriculture is, and kids get to see that sometimes they might find interest in things that they might not have realized fall under the agriculture kind of umbrella. I didn't grow up on a farm, but a lot of my friends did grow up on farms, and it was, obviously the community we're in is very farm-based, so I took an ag class in 8th grade and I said, I think I'll take a few more of these, and I just I guess slowly got into it. I also had a really great advisor who pushed me to do a lot of things.
Well, I grew up on a family farm. We started, my grandpa was when I started farming way back when, back in the day. So then we started there, and then my dad started farming too, and I just grew up around it all my life, so yeah.
And my incoming 8th graders, one of my biggest conversations I have with them is people are not going back to the farm. It's not typical like it used to be 30, 40 years ago. But they're all consumers, and so that is really, really important for them to understand the basis of where agriculture starts, how we get food from the farm to the table. And so for them, I treat it less of the production side of I expect you to go back and be a farmer, but more of having an understanding and appreciation of how our food gets where it is and why we do the things that we do, because at some point they may be making decisions about how we do things in agriculture. So I want them to be informed in whatever that decision is. I hope that it's always, based on what we do right now in the industry, and they have an appreciation for it.
I think that I gained a lot of knowledge from being an FFA, kind of understanding more of where a lot of our agricultural products come from and where they go, but also I think I gained some skills like leadership skills or communication skills, and I'm able to better work with a team, and I haven't really had to do that other than sports-wise, and it's different than being on a sports team.
It really teaches you so much about just even from where your food comes from, and just all about agriculture, and teach you so much about what everyone does. I'm gonna go into ag business and everything, but I think FFA has had a huge part on that as a whole, because ag business, I'm in ag business right now actually, and it's just something it's really had a huge part of it.
Interacting and seeing a lot of new technology gets unveiled at the Farm Progress Show, and so it's always really neat to see what's kind of the new thing that's coming out, and so being able to talk about that, whether it's with the kids that went or even bringing that back to our classrooms and talking about here's where we're seeing the advancements within agriculture, because like I tell my younger generations, I'm you guys are the ones that are going to be creating the next set of technology, so you are the ones that are coming up with the next big ideas. And so who knows, maybe Farm Progress is where that sparks those next big ideas.